Welcome to the Recipe for Results. This is your podcast extra for certification in the hotel, restaurant, and bar industry, brought to you by HRBUniversal.
Imagine walking into your favorite restaurant. The hum of the busy dining room, the smell of garlic hitting a hot pan, that perfect first bite.
Oh yeah, the best feeling.
Right. You sit down, totally trusting that the meal won't make you sick. But, well, how do you actually know it's safe?
We usually just look at a clean table or, nice plating and assume the kitchen behind those swinging doors is just a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, exactly.
But public health doesn't run on assumptions. It runs on highly structured protocols.
So today, we are doing a deep dive into the syllabus for a food safety certification course happening in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, on August 31st, 2026.
That's the HRBUniversal ServSafe Food Protection Manager exam.
Yes, that's the one. And our mission today is really uncovering the rigorous, hidden gauntlet that restaurant managers have to run to keep our food safe.
Yeah.
Because it turns out there is an intense infrastructure operating right under our noses.
Oh, long before a burner is even turned on. It's a massive undertaking. The stakes are just incredibly high when, a single mistake can impact the health of hundreds of people in one evening.
Okay, let's unpack this, because if you look at the FDA Food Code, specifically Section 2102.12...
It main mandate, yeah.
Right. It states that a certified food protection manager must be on duty whenever food is being prepped and served. So this isn't just a diploma on the wall.
No, not at all.
It's like needing a pilot in the cockpit. Or they act more like an orchestra conductor. They might not be playing every instrument or cooking every dish, but they ensure every single line, cook, and dishwasher is on the exact same sheet music.
So the kitchen doesn't devolve into chaos.
Exactly.
And what's fascinating here is that this isn't just about memorizing rules. The program we're looking at, which was developed with the National Restaurant Association and accredited by ANSI-CFP, well, it's designed by industry experts to create a lasting culture of food safety.
How does that actually work in practice, though? Because it's one thing to tell a dishwasher to use a different cutting board.
It's another to make them actually care, know?
Well, it works by shifting the psychology of the kitchen. When a kitchen achieves that culture, preventing cross-contamination stops being this chore done just to appease a visiting health inspector.
It just becomes how things are done.
Yeah, it becomes the fundamental operating system of the restaurant.
Yeah.
You teach the staff the why behind the danger, so the safety principles just become second nature.
Looking at this actual schedule, though, I have to push back a little.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, they check in at 8:30 a.m., do some lecturing, and take the exam at 2:00 p.m. Wait, a fast-paced 4-hour lecture is enough to learn the entire FDA Food Code?
Oh, no, they aren't learning it then.
Because that seems impossible.
It is. If a manager walks in expecting to learn the material from scratch that day, they will fail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that morning session is strictly a high-speed review. The real gauntlet happens weeks before they even set foot in the building.
So they have to earn their way into the room through self-study first.
Yeah.
Thoroughly. They use the HRBUniversal web portal. Think about the sheer complexity of the FDA Food Code. It's not just a basic rule like, cook chicken until it's done.
Right.
Managers have to memorize the exact, distinct cooling procedures for a massive vat of soup versus a shallow pan of rice.
Just to prevent bacterial spores from multiplying overnight.
Right, exactly. They have to understand the microscopic mechanics of biological hazards and specific temperature danger zones. You cannot cram that into 4 hours.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting to me. Looking at the logistics of this event, which costs between $129 and $179, by the way, it is completely modernized.
Oh, yeah.
The old pencil and paper Scantron tests are basically extinct here. It's entirely transitioned to e-exams.
Well, the shift to digital isn't just about saving paper. It solves a massive operational bottleneck in the culinary industry.
Right, because of the high turnover.
Exactly. Restaurant kitchens are incredibly diverse, and turnover is notoriously high. By migrating to e-exams on personal devices or provided Amazon Fire tablets, the test can instantly be offered in multiple languages.
Like English, Spanish, Chinese, and French Canadian, according to the syllabus.
Right.
Which completely removes the language barrier from the safety equation. It ensures we are testing their knowledge of food pathogens, not their English fluency.
And consider the alternative. The syllabus notes that if someone insists on a paper exam, they have to request it more than 20 days in advance.
20 days?
Yeah. And in a fast-paced industry where you might need to promote a line cook to a manager this week, just to keep the restaurant legally open.
Waiting nearly a month for a physical piece of paper just doesn't work.
No, it really doesn't. Plus, these digital systems and their companion mobile apps allow for immediate updates the moment the FDA tweaks a regulation.
So the takeaway for everyone listening is that the next time you are enjoying a meal out, take a second to appreciate the infrastructure keeping you safe. Behind that perfectly cooked steak is a manager who endured this rigorous, modernized certification process just to unlock the kitchen doors.
It completely changes how you view a busy restaurant. You realize there's a highly educated conductor keeping the chaos in check.
It really does. But it does leave me with a lingering thought to throw out there for everyone to ponder.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Well, the source material emphasizes teaching these managers to create this lasting culture of food safety through intensive self-study and testing.
Right.
But once that fast-paced 4-hour review is over and the tablets are packed away and the real-world kitchen heat begins, I mean, how does a manager actually enforce that invisible culture day in and day out when the Friday night dinner rush hits and everyone is just scrambling to survive the shift?